Hello guys and welcome back. In part 1 of this video, we ended with cacophobia, which is the fear of ugliness. So as promised, let us begin with the fear that is opposite to that. Galligynophobia. This is the name given to the fear of beautiful women or even just beautiful people. Many men may become intimidated by gorgeous girls, but men are not the only ones who suffer from this phobia. People with this phobia usually have a tough time to talk or even just to be around beautiful women. Somniphobia. Some people will take any chance they get just to take a nap, but there are those people that are scared of falling asleep. They suffer from somniphobia, which is an excessive and irrational fear of sleep. This may happen due to a feeling of lack of control or from suffering repeated nightmares or a fear of losing time while sleeping. Globophobia. Every party is incomplete without balloons except for the parties organized by people suffering from globophobia, because that is a fear of balloons. Sometimes they strictly just fear the balloons themselves, but other times it's the fear of the balloons being popped. Oprah Winfrey suffers from this phobia. Ephebophobia. We have spoken about fears of both ugly and beautiful people. This one is also associated with people, but it is the fear of teenagers or adolescents. Studies have shown that nearly every generation of adults suffer mild forms of this phobia because they look at teens as those that are out of control or rebellious in some way. Syngenosophobia. Another one is the fear of relatives. Some of us may just be irritated with one or two of our most disliked family members, but people with this phobia suffer an excessive fear of all of their relatives. Anyone with this fear should know that a good bond with relatives can increase your lifespan. Plutophobia. We usually ask the rhetorical question, who hates money? Never knowing that there are some. They are those that suffer from plutophobia. These people have a fear of money and generally dread the papers itself and having to deal with money. They may even sabotage their career to prevent them from making more money or becoming wealthy. Linonophobia. This term is given to the fear of strings. Like most fears, this fear also stems from a negative association with the item. They may include experiences of being tied up in the past, whether they were tied up as a punishment, especially as a child, or tied up as an abusive act. Novacophobia. Believe it or not, this is a term used for the fear of stepmothers. Children's fairy tales do not help the image of stepmothers at all, portraying them as cruel and selfish. This fear may be due to a traumatic event with a stepmother or because of negative associations with any woman of this role. Sesquipedellophobia. This is the fear of long words. Funny how the word describing the phobia itself is pretty long in comparison to other phobias. People mostly fear long words because they are hard to be kept in mind, like for instance their spelling or pronunciations, but there may be some other underlying reasons. Phobophobia. Ending with the fear of phobias itself. People with this are usually fighting a losing battle. Some people with this already have one or more existing phobias, while others are afraid that they might develop one. This anxiety disorder may lead to a self-replicating cycle, ultimately resulting in escalating circular fears. And that brings us to the end of the video. Thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to hit like and subscribe and drop your thoughts in the comments section below.